Sid.
Hello everybody, welcome to part 15 of Let's Play Final Fantasy 16 Blind. So it's been a while since I played, so we are back at the hideout and we've got this amazing sword. But now I can't really remember what I'm doing, so I think we have to speak with Otto. I sort of need to kind of get back into the swing of things. Let me just set my profile to Final Fantasy 16, there we go. Oh, Moogle! Oh, that's a new one. Oh, this is probably the hunt board, if I were to guess, so yay.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Oh, cute little owl. Can we not pet the owl? Oh. The history of Alistaian jurisprudence, the Continental Accord. The signing of the Continental Accord marks the beginning of the modern era of Alistair. Where the realm had once been riven by hatred and mistrust, the Accord built bridges affecting many of the areas of realm-wide cooperation that persist to this day. The shared currency, shared calendar, and common system of bearer ownership chief among its epoch-making achievements. Alas, in the years since the Accord signing, many of these old rifts have reopened. It is for us to follow in the steps of our forebears and wholeheartedly endeavour to usher in the new age of peace and unity.
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll
have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Who is she? Right, Vivian Ninetails, a scholar and strategist who makes her home in the hideaway, analysing every shred of information that comes in from the wider world in order to divine the disposition of the realm's armies and those who lead them. She offers insight to Clive that he may better understand the lay of the land. The moniker Ninetails, of which she herself is fond, was gifted her by her fellow scholars in recognition of ability to speak at length on almost any subject. On both his predecessor's name and role, becoming the second Cid the Outlaw and leader of the established resistance. This is Cid's mission to emancipate bearers and rid the realm of the Mother Crystals.
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
Interesting. Okay, so that was a nice little recap of the story, actually. Of
You were
what's the
born into
conflict.
inside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even. Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Yeah, why not? Although I'm looking forward to doing hunts.
Clive. Is everything all right? Clive. Is everything all right?
I love how he just doesn't even respond. No, I'm not going to speak to the bard. Oh, hello.
I am a tinker by trade, but I've always been fascinated with the art of healing. If only there were a salve to mend a broken engine.
Soul? Okay. Oh, I didn't go in here, did I? The Sins of Zemeckis, an illustrated history of the twins tells of the founder.
Old Tome said the hideaway is built inside an airship. Said it was called the Invincible.
Wow, he's certainly upgraded. Can we not go in here? No.
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the
He likes
same.
his tarts then.
But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without
Ultima, I think it
access
was.
to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
Well,
The twins seem well.
Aye. yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day.
Okay.
I'll be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
I have a feeling that Hans will be opening up very soon. Oh.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Otto stole us? All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
A new missive? Couldn't quite see, actually. Oh, the state of the realm. Okay, well, we'll check that out later. Oh, Jill is in our chambers. Wall of Memories. Oh? Created day, Clive pledged that his old Sid, this crystal shard transfixed with twin daggers, a powerful reminder of promise made, a friendship forged, and legacy inherited. So I suppose this is literally like the only thing we've got.
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
I do think they should have changed something about her model, because she looks exactly the same after all these years have passed. Aha! Treasure! Ooh! Right, let's have a look at this letter. The reading table, reports, letters, and other important... Ooh, hiccup. Missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table. New messages are always arriving, so make it a point to check the reading desk upon returning to a hideaway. The Republic's play. Oh, I lost an eye. The Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you're done to wear upon my return. Oh, you're back. How have you been? Hello, Co. Good to see you. I've been good. Yeah. So on Wednesday I finished. Then I went straight to London to see family and friends, which was nice. Got back yesterday. No, I did not get back yesterday. I actually got back this morning, first thing. I'm losing track of time. Got back early this morning. Just got a lot done around the flat, and here I am. So, yeah, it's been quite busy, but it's been good. Yep, and it's good to be back. Thank you for some more. For some more, hopefully shirtless Clive, not Crive. We've missed our opportunity at shirtless Sid, unfortunately. Never mind.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge.
I still find that name hilarious, Kupka.
Occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
Jill's like, I just want that dew.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends,
the frustration, I can sense it.
Cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years.
God, he's got 5 years pent up.
Been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid.
Your body knows this only too well.
She knows his body?
It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
No, I can't either.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash.
I mean, so far it's okay. I mean...
But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change
Yeah,
that.
this is Jill's moment.
And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Oh, just make out already.
We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima.
Joshua looks good though. He looks very, very sexy. I think they've designed his character well.
He'll be looking for that thing.
He's got that sort of... I have to pause it. They've managed to give him that sort of angelic, Twinkie-like look, but with a very masculine, deep voice. No, I think Joshua is more my kind. I think he's got that masculinity, but he's also got that cheeky type look. I mean, I like Clive as well. Sid is still number one. He just oozes sex appeal in just every single way.
Do you think he will ever come back?
Oh, active time law. Joshua Rossfield. I'm not quite sure. I think his hair is not the greatest. Dominant of the Phoenix and former heir to the ducal throne, Joshua was thought to have died at the hands of the second Icon of Fire. However, he is very much alive. And a heavy canon assumed name, that of Lord Margrace. Jill Warwick. Dominant of Shiva and trusted confidant of Clive, leader of the new hideaway. Together they continue its mission. That's fine. Ooh. Okay. Another worldly being encountered just Clive as Mythos before attempting to merge their consciousness. However, Clive was able to summon the will to resist before Joshua returned from the dead to imprison it in a cage of flame that he sealed away in his own heart. Ooh.
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
Get cooking for a big meal. Oh. I bet she spiked it. I can see Jill spiking his drink. She's just like, I can't take any more. And then Clive wakes up and there's like icicles everywhere. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
And so the North is lost.
His voice is good, though.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Yes, I think there should have been a bit more sexual tension between Jill and Clive. They're both grown adults. They both have the hots for each other. It's very much clear.
Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies. I didn't mean to intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing
Strategy, yes. Like, which position are we going to?
She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
We were just discussing strategic positions. Exactly. I was like, yeah, they're just enjoying drinks, and he felt so awkward.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
Maybe it was disappointing.
Something has happened to Martha. We need to speak with Otto.
Wait, am I going the wrong way? No.
As hither yon dance autumn winds atop the rotten
Right, moving on. Don't get me wrong, but I do enjoy the game. I just can't stop being nitpicky. Oh, I want to do hunts! I want to do difficult boss fights. God damn it. Right, okay. Yes.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastport, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls.
Jesus Christ, the grip around the Duchy's balls? What kind of game is this?
Ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
It's not that I don't trust Cole to do his bit, you understand? It's that I don't trust the Empire to show any of us any mercy if
So cute. Okay, find the curse breakers wherever they are. Oh, there's a side quest. I guess we'll do the side quest since we're here. But yeah, I mean, so far, I'm definitely enjoying the game. It's not perfect. There are faults with it, like with pretty much any game. But I still sort of the opinion that if it wasn't for the sort of cinematic excellence and boss fights, this would actually be an average game with very pretty graphics. So, I mean, you know, it focused on its main selling point, which is good. And they've obviously spent like the majority of the budget sort of on the cinematics. Hello.
Damn blighted bilge. Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry'll keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts.
Okay, there's something about lemon tarts in this game.
Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more.
This guy, I want him at my birthday party. He seems fun. Right.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot.
Yes, I'm sure.
Might be enough.
Alright, so we need to take his sticky wax.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest.
To stick the trees on our back to carry them. Got it. Right, what am I actually doing? Because I really don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Oh, Master's Rest, yes. But we need to go to the 3 reeds. There's probably... Oh, we can actually go to pretty much everywhere. But let's go and do the side quest while we're here. I also need to practice gameplay again, because I can't remember. I know we got Ramuh, but other than that, I can't remember. Also, rather annoyingly, we still do not have a Chocobo. Do we have Jill with us? Oh, yeah, we do.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. Trees don't have teeth.
I just got slapped. Okay, so I could have... Oh, it's this. Okay. So it sort of sends them up. I need to get used to this again. Ramuh kind of makes things a bit complicated.
I can't imagine Obolus needing any more than this.
Deliver the pitch to Obolus in the hideaway docks. Okay, well, we'll do that. I might as well return it now, really, while we're here. Thanks to the fast loading times. Yes, I need to sort of get used to the combos again and sort of get back into the swing of things, because I've spent so much time, you know, in Wind and Fire, that now, with Ramuh, it just sort of throws an extra thing to the mix.
Welcome back, Sid.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way.
I did.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. Well, I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Well, I'm glad I can help to get the wax out of the Chocobo's arse. Oh, that's a lot of experience, actually. I mean, a lot of points as well. Oh, Badge of Might. Oh, that's actually quite cool. Okay. I guess we'll carry on with the main story. I am very much appreciating the lack of loading times. I think that's really cool.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
I'm sorry, Cid. We were too late. The Imperials have already left.
Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Oh, shop has new things, I think. Yeah, you know, there's a dead body, but let's go shopping.
What are you after?
Oh, nothing exciting. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Stone Skin Cuffs. Increases Stone Skin tonic duration by 30 seconds. Ooh, a 10,000 for elixir. I think I'll pass.
Very well.
Let's get you to Physica, shall we?
Cid? What said you'd be coming? I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Cid.
You do the same.
I still don't like him being called Cid. That bothers me. To the point that I'm just going to uninstall. Right, so where are we going? Okay, so we're going down here.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone.
Oh.
The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Right. Bit of a spanner in the works. Yes, that's... Right, so my shopping delivery is actually coming sooner than anticipated, which is obviously good, but means I have to end the stream literally now. But that means I will be streaming again shortly after. So I'm going to go now, wait for the delivery guy to arrive, and then be back online soon. So see you in a bit.